suggests that even with
we felt that if we prematurely pulled back, we would only form an acceleration or a rebound of something, which would have put you behind where you were before. And that's the reason why we argued strongly with the president that he not withdraw those guidelines after 15 days, but that he extend them. And he did listen.
you argued strongly, you said, with the president. Our reporting is that, among other things, you showed him these models that suggest that even with the current guidelines, the death total in the United States could be between 100,000 and 200,000. So why do you think that was so convincing?
Well, it was quite convincing. I mean, the president, his first, as he said multiple times at the press conference yesterday, his first goal is to prevent suffering and death. And we made it very clear to him that if we pulled back on what we were doing and didn't extend them, there would be more avoidable suffering and avoidable death. So it was a pretty clear decision on his part.
How much convincing did it take from you?
How much convincing? You know, interestingly, we showed him the data. He looked at the data, and he got it right away. It was a pretty clear picture. Dr. Debbie Birx and I went in together in the Oval Office and leaned over the desk and said, here are the data. Take a look. He looked at them, he understood them, and he just shook his head and said, I guess we got to do it.
How important was it for you to make this case when you made it? Because we'd been, I guess, 7 days into we can't make the cure worse than the disease, an aspirational goal to open by Easter. So how important was it for you to go in and make that case? I guess it was just yesterday.
Well, it was very important because from a public health standpoint, we felt strongly that it would have been the wrong decision to pull back. I mean, we are scientists, physicians, public health officials. We're not economists. We're sensitive to the idea that the economy could suffer. But it was patently obvious, looking at the data, that at the end of the day, if we try to push back prematurely, not only would we lose lives, but it probably would even hurt the economy. So you would lose on double accounts. So to us, there was no question what the right choice was.